June 20th, 2015. Behold, the holy grail of all DBZ statues, MRC life-size Goku. 3,000 plus shipping. 6.5 feet tall. So, here is MRC's first original Goku. Back then, I thought this was really good. Now when I see this, I think it looks terrible. I'm actually very glad I didn't buy this. I don't like those nipples. The likeness is off. I don't like the hair. The paint app is good. The base is very simple. But overall, back then I thought this was an ultimate grail. I literally almost bought this so many times. And I didn't. I almost bought the Vegeta. Still wish I did. But here we are. Fast forward. Goodness. 8 years later. And this is where MRC's at. Boom. So, yeah, check this out. So, as far as I can tell, you get this and this. So, you get a 4-foot tall, like, Infinity Studio style bust. Full arms, full upper torso, full belt, ginormous base to accommodate for the arms. Then you get a 7-foot tall Goku. So, they made Goku even taller now. And somewhat similar pose. I mean, his arms are still down, legs apart. I think it looks better, you know, like facing forward like this versus that angle. I don't like that. That looks kind of funny, honestly, especially with that Goku. I feel like the best way to display it is like this. You know, shirtless for the full and then shirted for that. But here it is. They have definitely made a lot of improvements since their original one. Yeah, this thing is absolutely monstrously big. 130 centimeters on width. Hey Alexa, what is 130 centimeters to inches?
130 centimeters is about 51 inches.
51 inches. So, to give you guys a little bit of size reference, that is 48 inches wide. So, it is literally...
Here's what I found.
Alexa, shut up. Goodness, what's she thinking? 90 centimeters deep, which is like 31 inches or like 3 feet, and then 223 centimeters tall. So this thing is absolutely monstrously big. And here is all four if you like had the original Vegeta, Trunks. You know, so they're all pretty similar sized. You know, Goku seems to be the biggest. Trunks has the worst base. I would say my favorite is between Vegeta and Goku. So I'd say Trunks is my least favorite. I do like the fact Trunks has his sword. But I still like Goku and Vegeta better. Nevertheless, I can imagine how cool it would be to have all three of these in a row. You know, oftentimes I wish I just would have did this. You know, but I think MRC did a really good job on this. Now, it does have an LED system, like spotlights, similar to the old Vegeta and Trunks. Those ones did come with like a swap out, like a bust, where you can have the swap out torso, like head, more or less. So this is a similar concept, but I think this one overall is, you know, more to it. Those ones, like the Vegeta bust, was just like from like right here and that. It didn't have like a full upper body. Trunks had one arm, the other arm was cut off. You know, I owned both those busts, and they were nice. They wouldn't scale with this at all. Wouldn't look good. You need to get just the MRC, you know, Goku bust instead. And I wonder if he'll give you the option for that. Like, let's say I wanted to do this, and then you just want the Goku bust, not the 4-foot tall one, instead. And it looks like, you know, the heads are interchangeable. So that's cool. Yeah, the light ups, I mean, it's kind of hard to say until you like see it in person, but I would have preferred where they have the light ups, maybe do some aura. You know, somewhat similar to Infinite Studios one, which if we go, you know, to my DBZ Facebook group, you know, right here, I talked about it, you know. This is Infinite Studio ones. This one's kind of weird. I don't know, like, the likeness is decent. I like the half-torn shirt because you're kind of getting best of both worlds. The hair's a little, you know, I don't think the paint app is nearly as good as MRC. Now, the base has an under base, which I do really like. It's almost like Frieza's spaceship. You get Namek, and then you do get a light-up aura, which I do like. The pose is somewhat similar, but I don't know. When I see them side by side, I feel like this one looks better. What do you guys think? I mean, a lot of people are voting for both, it seems like. When I say, you know, some are saying infinite for the price and size and includes bust. I don't know MRC's price, so I don't know what this is. If I was to guess, I would say this is going to be, with shipping, $10,000. At least. That's my guess. Now, the original was $3,000 plus shipping. Shipping was like $2,000. Vegeta was like... How much was Vegeta? I swear he was like $4,000 to $6,000 or something like that. So this Goku, with that, I mean, that alone looks like it cost probably $1,800 to $2,000. Then the Goku, you know, I'm going to assume is $6,000 to $7,000 plus shipping. That's what I'm thinking. You know, this is a $10,000 purchase. You know, now granted, I still think this is the best life-size Goku I've seen. You know, like if I was to get a life-size Goku, I would do this one over Infinite's Goku UI, over this, what was it, T-Rex Studio Goku. I didn't like that one. I still think this one is the most, you know, accurate, best sculpt and paint. The base is decent. I would have preferred maybe some aura, you know, where the light up is. Just have it lit up aura instead of a spotlight. Otherwise, I think this thing is banging. I think MRC did a really good job. I'm curious now if they're going to be doing Gohan life size. So you have basically all 4 Saiyans. Man alive, that would be freaking cool. Now, of course, I wish I could buy this, but no space, of course, plus $10,000. Goodness, Jupiter. Like, I could sell my entire DBZ collection and probably still not be able to afford that. I mean, I'm sure I could, but yeah, I'm not going to sell my whole Dragon Ball Z collection for that. The only place I could truly put something like that would be upstairs, but if you guys want to convince my wife to allow statues upstairs, all I'm going to say is good luck, because she is very, you know, statues are down here only. I mean, heck, if I could get that extra spare bedroom we have upstairs into a statue room, oh my goodness. Honestly, I'd kind of want to make it a Lord of the Rings room, get Infinity Sauron, get back Alert's bus, but the new version, get 2 Nazgul bus on each side of Sauron, the entire Prime 1 line. Oh god, could you imagine that? Just like a Lord of the Rings only themed room. That would be beyond sick. Anyways, folks, so Bold was not delivered as I suspected, so we're going to have to wait a little bit for him. He is in customs, though, so he'll arrive, you know, I'm sure this week. No idea what's going on with frickin' Collector Bus. I keep checking tracking, and only one website works, and it just says delivery moment still unknown. Shipment received by Post NL. USPS, label created, not yet in system, all-in-one tracking. Carrier hasn't updated tracking results. Although, per the website, it's only supposed to take 5 to 7 days for me to get this, so I don't know what's going on. I need to ask maybe my shipper. I'm just like, dude, what's going on, Jupe? Anyways, so we'll get some statues in here soon, but I did want to talk about this MRC Life Size, because in general, I do really like it. I think it's a really good statue, and if I had unlimited space money, of course, I would have bought every MRC Life Size outside of that original Goku. When I look at it now, I think it's terrible. Kind of feel bad for anyone that owns that, because it's extremely outdated. You know, his new Goku's freaking perfect. The old one sucks. It was good back then, though. Back then, I mean, it was different times. You know, back then when I saw that, I was like, holy shiz, because back then I was kind of used to defunction resins, and I mean, VKH was like the best at that time. And I still like VKH. I think they're very anime accurate. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do any of you plan to pick this up? Let's, like I said, I don't know pricing yet, but if I was to guess $10,000 for this, I could be wrong. – Watch, if it's only like $5 grand, that's going to be very tempting. you know. And in case you forget, this is what the bust looks like, which is much more reasonable. You know, like that. I like that bust. I'd much rather have that bust than... And that bust costs how much? Jupiter. That's the thing. Like, Zwang is posting this in, like, frickin' euros or something. Oh, 2190 euro. Oh, EX version with both busts, or version A, 1290 euro. So that's like 1400 bucks. That's shipped into Europe. But anyways, folks, I will see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.